name is Natalie Amrossi. I'm 25 years old and I am a freelance photographer. I grew up in New York, born and raised, and I moved to Manhattan about 3 years ago when I first got my job at JP Morgan. I worked in finance for 3 years, and it wasn't until about 6 or 7 months ago that I decided to leave my day job and become a full-time photographer. So the name Miss Hatton came from just being infatuated with the city, and I just always thought that I was the Mrs. of Manhattan. I was always into taking photos. I just never thought that I would ever be able to have a career doing photography full-time, which is why I went to school for finance. And then I realized that life is too short and it's not always about the money, and you just have to follow your heart and do what makes you happy, and taking photos is what makes me the happiest. So it's kind of hard to define my style because I really like to take photos of everything. I love aerial photography. My favorite subject to shoot is New York City. I love capturing the energy. When you walk through the streets of New York City, you never know what you're gonna get. I want viewers to take away that I'm very passionate about my work. I put a lot of time and effort, and I sacrificed a lot to become a photographer. Resigning from my job has been probably the most difficult decision I've ever had to make. It was actually very spontaneous. I didn't plan it until the day that I got into the office. But looking back, I do not regret it, mainly because I get to visit and see all of these wonderful places that the world has to offer through my photography. So 99% of the time when I'm out shooting, it's completely unplanned for. I like to capture everything that's in the moment and make it feel very natural. I love using natural light as well, so I never really use external flashes. Aside from my iPhone, I also use a Canon 5D Mark III as well as a Canon 6D. My main go-to lens is a 24-70. I think it's a well-rounded lens for everything, so I always bring that along with me. And I also like to shoot wide as well. I honestly don't feel like I really have free time just because photography is my life. So from morning till night, I'm always doing something revolving that. I think as a female photographer, there's definitely a lot of pressure for us, what we can photograph, what we can't photograph, what we should photograph. And I think what has worked for me is to really stay true to my brand. I really want to be known for my work other than physical appearance or things that I do. So my suggestion to other female photographers are don't let, society tell you what you should photograph or what you should do. You should really do what you love to do as a photographer. If I started photography all over again, one of the tips that I would give myself is to not give up or let anybody influence me or sway me into one direction. I feel like a lot of people are sheltered from the world and just seeing new things and being able to capture it to make people want to go out and see those things is just really important. Life is short, and the more you go out and put yourself in uncomfortable situations, that's what life is all about, is new experiences and taking risks.